Good afternoon, you guys. It is Thursday. It's right around 2 o'clock, and we actually just got back home. As you saw, we went into town, we got some Dutch Bros, we went to go see Michael, and then I had a Walmart pickup order for some dog food. So we're home now. The kids are back behind me. They're folding some laundry that needs to be done. And then for the rest of the day, it's just going to be kind of an easy, lazy day. I need to get some food prepped up. We're going to be having, what is it? What is that stuff called? Oh, Spam fried rice tomorrow. So I need to make the rice today so that we have day-old rice for that. I want to make a loaf of pumpkin bread for tomorrow's breakfast. I need to set a few things out, like some bacon for this weekend. So it's just a lot of like getting some odds and ends done before Michael's weekend. Today, even though it's Thursday, it's his Friday. So I have said this before, but I like to just make sure that the house is all clean and picked up. That way I'm not doing as much on the weekends and we can just kind of do whatever. So that is kind of my plan for the next little bit. I will check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, for this weekend, I wanted to make some pumpkin bread as one of our special breakfast meals. We have not had pumpkin bread since last fall, so I'm really excited to make this recipe. This is one of Michael's favorites. I even made a note at the top of my recipe card that he likes this one. So the first step that we're going to do is you're going to get a bowl for your dry ingredients and add 3.5 cups of flour. Next to your dry ingredients, you're going to add 3 cups of sugar. I know that seems like a lot, but that's what this recipe calls for. Then you're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, allspice, ginger, and nutmeg, but I didn't have any nutmeg for today. Then in a bowl for your wet ingredients, you're going to add 1 whole 15-ounce can of pureed pumpkin, 4 whole eggs, a splash of vanilla, and 1 cup of oil. I'm using vegetable oil. Then you're just going to mix that up. Once it's all mixed, we're going to add in our dry ingredients. So once I started mixing this, I realized something wasn't right. I looked back at my recipe card and realized that I had forgotten to add 2/3 cup water. I added that and continued mixing. At the beginning of this process, you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You're going to spray a loaf pan and fill 3/4 of the way full. This ended up making enough for 2 loaf pans of pumpkin bread, and I baked them for 50 minutes. All right, guys, it's been a minute since I've checked in. It is currently a little after 5 o'clock. I think it's like 5:15 or 5:20. The kids are at the table right now. They're being really quiet and good. Oakley's coloring, right? Oakley, you're coloring? And then Barrett, what are you doing? Coloring. Oh, you're also coloring? That's surprising. Barrett does not like to color. So he's coloring too. He was also playing with some like blocks and then his little like rods that came with his curriculum. So they're being really good. I think that they're just about done with this cold, which is really nice because they're going a little stir crazy. I'm going a little stir crazy. That was part of the reason why we left to go get Dutch Bros this morning, was just because we kind of just needed out of the house. We're not used to being like cooped up this long. So I'm hoping they're feeling good in the like 100% in the morning. That way we can enjoy the weekend with Michael. We don't really have anything planned that I know of. But that kind of sounds nice, just to kind of just do whatever we want. We might go grocery shopping since I didn't go today. And then I also wanted to pick up some more pumpkins so that we can carve pumpkins. And I also want to get our front porch decorated with like pumpkins and straw, maybe some like corn stalks or something. So I don't know what our weekend holds for us, but I'm really excited and looking forward to it. Michael's been working really long hours, and I just feel like we just get like a tiny little bit of time with him in the morning and a little bit of tiny time with him in the evening. So since the kids have been sick, they've been sleeping in and they haven't even seen him in the morning. So we're definitely ready for his weekend. I feel like everybody's kind of in a mood is the best way to describe it. But yes, I'm looking forward to him coming home. We still have a couple more hours. So far, I've done everything that I wanted to get done. The only thing left is I need to make that rice for tomorrow's dinner so that we have day-old rice. I made the pumpkin bread. It smells so good. I'm excited to have that tomorrow. I also forgot that it made enough for 2 loaves. So we'll probably have half with breakfast tomorrow. I don't know. We'll probably be snacking on some pumpkin bread quite a bit. And then I also put together a dough for homemade French bread for tonight's dinner. We're just gonna do leftovers. I have those meatballs from last night's dinner, and I'm just gonna make spaghetti and meatballs with like a salad or veggies, and then that homemade French bread. But Michael doesn't like spaghetti and meatballs, so I'm just gonna give him leftover gnocchi with the same sides. So that's kind of the plan for now. But yeah, I'm just kind of feeling, I don't know, not anxious, but just like I'm ready for Michael to get home. I just really miss him. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. I will check in with you guys when it's dinner time. So Barrett is coloring this picture for me. It's so beautiful. Where did you come up with this idea?
I just think. And I said, I want to do this.
I like it. And then Sissy showed me hers, and I laughed because that's kind of how I feel today. Ugh, I can't even. That's a good one. Alright guys, that's the end of the video for today. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for tagging along, and we'll see you on the next one.